So, Izin is how old?
Nah, I'm saying this just 1 month old. I'm just trying to say that my staying in Miyuga, in my humble home, no, not very humble, I've added value.
Yes.
These are kienyeji.
Breed.
These were kienyeji hens that have hatched in the home, and we have taken care of them from day one up to these ones that we are seeing up. All these ones you're seeing up here are from day one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And these one are?
Age mates of this.
Okay. These are pure kienyeji.
Kienyeji.
And together with the other one?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Same age group, only different.
So you have something called nyangute.
Nyangute. Ile hapo iko nini?
Oh.
Na niko na ducks.
Uko na ducks, we can see. Then
those are meat.
They usually say keeping hen is very expensive. How have you managed? At the year stage? I've
adapted. I've said I've adapted. I make their meals myself. I don't buy their meals.
Oh.
I do the mixture.
Okay.
I buy the whatevers. I don't know how to translate
they're not called feeds. Our feeds is for cows.
No, I buy feeds, but I do.
You mix with.
I add. I add with the local ones because they are local hens.
Oh,
you cannot feed them in exotic. Exotic meals.
Okay.
So we adapt to the animal. We adapt.
So which one do you?
We are able to get eggs from them. We eat eggs.
How many?
We also eat them.
How many eggs do they produce in a day?
Definitely only if there is a laying one, only once per day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's a laying one.
So you make their food on your own?
I make their food on my own.
You don't buy everything for them?
I do a mixture. I don't just go for the ones that are manufactured. I can take the manufactured ones, but after that I do a mixture that would adapt to the local hens.
What inspired you to have these hens here?
What inspired me is that, as Luos, hens are our
you can't stay in a home without a hen.
No, it's our staple food. That is what I was using for staple food. Staple source of protein.
Okay.
And buying it is not cheap.
Yeah, it is expensive.
It's expensive. Over 1,000. So instead of buying over 1,000 and I have a big family, I keep them. I hatch the eggs. I grow them. I eat them. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is great.
So
you also sell? Do you sell?
Not yet. I've not reached that stage.
Okay. So this one is purely for consumption?
Yeah, consumption.
Okay. And these ones are called?
Turkey. They're difficult to very difficult to delicate to keep.
Oh, okay.
So this is a male one. The female one is there. There are two.
Okay. They're delicate
to take care of.
Okay. They eat a lot.
The small ones are difficult to
grow,
to become mature.
They die at tender age.
Yeah, tender age they die.
Why do they die? What do they fear?
They're just delicate. I don't know. Even eating is difficult.
They also lay eggs, right?
Yeah, they lay eggs.
Okay.
They lay eggs.
Oh, this is nice. This is nice. At least now, ukipata mgeni, mambo ya kununua kuku, kwisha.
Now you can even see those ducks are many there. I even want to bring people to eat them.
You want to bring people to...
Those big ducks, there are many.
Okay. This is home away from home. Very peaceful home. Humble, but not
very humble.
We have different stories, guys. We have different talents. We have different advices. But for today, we'll talk to Madam Rose Awino Misori. Karibuni sana. This is Obasco One, and the program is Super Women with Emily Otieno. Karibuni. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You have a lovely home.
Thank you. This is our Miyuga, humble, but not very humble also, home.
Yes. This is within
This is
Homa
the
Bay
home
County.
of this is the home of Secretary General Kupet, Morris Titus, Akelo Misori.
Okay.
So this is his home where when he retires, where he will be laid to rest if God takes him, but it may not take him soon. And it's called Miyuga Home. Miyuga is a secondary come primary comprehensive school next to our home.
Okay.
There's no home in between the home and the school.
Okay.
So you can see how God can program things.
And you're all teachers next to the school also.
Yeah, me, I'm Rose Awino Misori, the wife of SG. And I'm also a professionally trained high school teacher.
How do you feel being the wife to the SG Kupet?
Yeah, I feel so good having come from a very humble background, and we have reached where we have reached.
Karibu sana. This program is called Super Women with Emily Otieno.
Thank
Good to have you today.
Welcome to our humble but not very humble home.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my fellow Kenyans. My name is Emily Otieno, and this is Obasco One Media. Today we want to have our Madam Rose Awino Misori here in Homa Bay, and we want to share a lot. I know she has a lot to share with us, but before we share our stories, I want to introduce her and to let you know that this is our program, and the program is known and well known as Super Women with Emily Otieno. Karibu sana. Madam,
Asante.
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How are you feeling today?
I feel great.
You look good.
Thank you.
Who is Rose Akelo Misori? We are here to tell us, because maybe we only know you as Madam Rose Misori. Madam of which subject?
History theory.
History
Migori
theory.
Boys.
At Migori Boys. Kindly, karibu sana, feel at home. Nataka uongee na Wakenya, uambie Rose Awino Misori ni nani?
Thank you.
Alilelewa wapi? Alizaliwa wapi? Karibu sana madam.
I'm Rose Awino Misori. Before I became Rose Awino Misori, I was Rose Awino Atieno. Rose Awino Atieno comes from West Karachuonyo. West Karachuonyo is the place where I'm born. We are in Homa Bay County in a place called Miyuga. Miyuga is next to Mawigo Polytechnic and Leader Market. That is Miyuga schools, both comprehensive school and also the secondary school is neighboring our home. The clan where I'm married, where Akelo Misori comes from, is called Kamae. And Kamae is a clan that is well spread, I would say, in the whole of Homa Bay County.
Okay.
So they are here in North Rachuonyo, they are there in Kasipul, they are also settled in Kabondo, they are settled in both Central and West Karachuonyo. They're also settled in Ndiwa and Lambwe.
Oh, so
So they are
purely
very
from Homa Bay.
spread, well spread within Homa Bay
Okay.
County.
Aha.
Yeah, but because I'm married in the clan, I may not be the authority to know exactly where their descent come from.
It's okay.
But me, I'm an original Nyar Karachuonyo. Nyar Karachuonyo means the daughter of Karachuonyo.
Yes.
Married in this clan called Kamae Miyuga schools.
Rose Awino, umesomea wapi in your primary life? Where did you go to school?
Thank you. Birth and early childhood is Kamagambo Adventist Institution. But we were originally from Karachuonyo. My father was a teacher, both in high school, in TTC, which I still believe still exists to date,
Yeah.
and pastoral college. That's where he was working. And I was born during the period that he was working there.
Okay. So you grew up in a church compound?
No, not really. Birth and early.
Or an early childhood stage?
Yeah, then my father left working for the church. He began to work for the government under the Ministry of Agriculture. And because of that, I had the privilege. When he was posted around Oyugis, we lived in Kindu Bay, and I had the privilege of starting my earlier education in Kindu Muslim Primary School.
Oh.
But we didn't take that long. So he had problems with his work. He was interdicted. And because of that, we were taken back home, the rural home, which is Kakdimo. And because of that, I was able to go through Luanda Primary School and also Ngou Primary School, where I did my CPE. So when I did my CPE, I feel like I'm talking mother tongue, but I'm speaking English.
I know.
And I just feel like I'm speaking mother tongue. So I'm saying that it is in Ngou Primary School where I was able to do my CPE. In the CPE, I led the so-called Cadel Division. I was number 1.
Wow.
Yeah. And as I was number 1, after CPE, that was class 7, I joined Nyabisawa Girls High School in Form 1.
That is in Migori.
And I was privileged to go through that school for the 6 years. That is from 1 to 6.
The O and A level.
The O and A level. We were the last. We were the last that system.
Oh.
The last A level group that we sat our KACE in 1989.
Oh.
Then from there, I joined Kenyatta University, which was my dream high institution. And also I took my dream course, which was education arts, history theory.
So you're a historian?
Yeah, I'm a historian.
Okay. Good to hear that. So how was your life like? At some point we always say, our mothers always tell us, oh, mimi niliteseka, hatukuwa na chochote, but at least nilivumilia nikafika mahali, you see? Did you vumilia at some point? How was life? Was it so okay? Was it so hard?
Because I'm speaking in English, I have to be very specific.
Yes.
The specific is, personally, I had a dream. Just like Martin Luther also had a dream, I also had a dream. And my dream was to become a teacher. And not only a teacher, my dream was to become a graduate teacher. So where that graduate teacher going to work, it would be determined.
Yeah.
But my dream was to become a graduate teacher. And if I looked at the life of the girl child by then, my dream was this. I'm saying the life of the girl child by then.
By then.
We were not privileged to go so much steps ahead. So my dream was, we were doing Kenya Junior. So I dreamt that I was going to do Kenya Junior, then I drop out of school, I look for a teaching job. Then from there, I go do Form 4 privately. Then from there, I go to high school, then go to the university. You can see the way it was jangled. That was the dream.
A very long journey.
No, it was a seriously jangled dream. But it yielded results. It yielded results how? I was able to pass exemplary my CPE. And because of that, the placement of the school where I went to was not the category of the school that does that Kenya Junior. So in other words, that Kenya Junior was not there. So I was left with one option. And the one option was to ensure that I passed Form 4, which I did so well.
At Nyabisawa Girls?
Yes, I did so well.
Nyabisawa Girls, kudos.
By then, Nyabisawa Girls was power. It was a powerhouse in academics.
Okay.
It was power. So we left there and we were able to join the A-level group with a very big dream. big dream, all of us. And in all of us, I remember the students who qualified during my year, that dream that we had, collective dream. We were 61
Girls.
produced by one school to go to the university.
By that time.
Yes. Yeah, I passed so high. I passed so high in CPE. I also went and passed so high in Form 4. Then I also got my principals and my subsidiary that was able to take me to Kenyatta University to do Bachelor of Education Arts.
So if you compare those days and our present day, what can you say about that?
I can say that the girl child of today is really empowered, really protected, really encouraged. My days, there was nothing like girl child. My days, there was nothing like being encouraged.
You fight for yourself.
So it's you must fight for yourself.
Yes.
And the smaller family, which is your parent, your brothers, your siblings, and the school.
And it was, if you don't
like,
pass...
Not like where everybody is pushing girl child. And yet, those of us who got the opportunity, I don't want to cheat you. Those who went to Ogandi girls, those who went to Asumbi girls, those who went to Nyabisawa girls by then, not Nyabisawa girls of
today.
Not those who went to Ulanda girls, those who went to Nia girls, mark the schools. Those who went to Nia girls and those who went to Luak girls. People were serious. And that is why we found ourselves in large numbers in the campuses.
You were all over in the campuses.
Yeah, because you got a rare opportunity and you do not want to waste
your time.
Yeah.
Do you feel these young girls are having that advantage? And if they have that advantage, do you really feel they're doing what they should be doing?
No, according to me, I worked in a girls' school for 11 years. Then I got the opportunity to work again in the mixed schools. I worked in 3 mixed schools. I would want to say that there's a very big difference. I look like when I was getting started to teaching in the early my formative years as a teacher, I look like we were the ones who were seriously going to school and also serious with academic works. I look like that. But these our girls of today, I would say without fear of favor. You really have to push properly for them to perform. And it's like you are they are performing your work, not their work. They are performing your work, not their work. You have to get the current generation, you have to get extra creative to make them perform.
So they have to be pushed.
Whereas us,
you worked on your own.
There is this what we call 25% and 75%.
75% was
25%, you're supposed to be given 25. 75% is supposed to come from you,
as a
the
student.
person who is going to do that work. As we were working 80%.
You added on top another 5%.
80%. Yeah.
And you did it well. You did it from your heart.
I would say it was not even difficult. It was not. The way they are feeling masomo ni ngumu hapana. It was not. In fact, university education is cheaper than they going to high school. It's cheaper. Not cheaper in terms of cost, cheaper in terms of how you are expected to approach the curriculum. Because in the university, when you undertake a curriculum for a semester or a term, you don't go over it again. It is gone.
Yeah, one semester, once done, it's done.
Done. That particular area, that learning area is gone, not repeated, so that you sit down and
revise.
Do what is called summative exam, so summative evaluation. No. So the university education, as much as, though skilled, detailed and everything, but generally when you look at high school from 1 to Form 4,
very
and
dense.
then you have to produce in the exam what you learned in Form 1. No.
You have
Yeah.
to revise.
Yeah.
You have to recall everything that you've been taught since Form 1 to Form 4.
To Form 4.
Because
And
you don't even know where your exams will come from.
Yeah. It is mysterious.
So, Rosa Awino, mlikuwa wangapi in your family?
No, in my family, I would say as a person, I was unfortunate. So my mother up to 2 years, 6 months. So I don't even know her physical appearance. I've tried. I'm only seeing her clothes. I've tried my memory. I'm not seeing that lady. I'm only seeing her clothes.
Okay.
So I wasn't all that privileged. I was denied the privilege of growing up with a mother. I know the mother nurtures, the mother protects,
Pampers.
the mother gives the girl child the attitude. The mother will ensure that the child lacks everything. Whereas I had a privilege of a working father, and not only working stable job, stable income, and he was doing other extra income so that we are well taken care of. But from the male side of him, male by then, not male today, were very poor girl child caretakers. So I did not have the privilege.
But we were told that those days our fathers were so strict and their word was final. Unlike nowadays, you have to converse with your child. Oh, mommy, I want you to do this. I want to
talk about my father, not the fathers. Them they was super strict. Super.
No nonsense.
Super strict.
No nonsense.
When you are still a child, you are still in the age of below 18. No negotiations, no arguments, no closer talking. But given that if somebody went to school, by the time you clock 18, he realizes now you are an adult. And therefore, come, let us reason. He was so good there.
Okay, you have to attain an age of 18.
Then now you have
you can be at the same page.
You have now the privilege of talking to your parent. You can now talk.
Maoni yako. I also have my view.
Pia anakurespect.
Okay.
Anakurespect. Whenever he's talking to you, he knows I'm now talking to, because he was somebody who went to school, he knows I'm now reasoning with an adult. And that respect is par. And anything now, advice, very less. But when we were growing up, even the community feared him. Yeah.
But do you think
super strict.
His being strict really helped you at some point?
No, what helped me at some point is I would call them is informal education or informal teaching. He would take time off his strict nature to take the Bible and teach us values.
Okay.
He would also take time off his strict personality to tell us what he has for us. For example, he would tell us, daughters, the wealth I'm able to give you is education.
The equalizer.
Yeah. So I don't have, they said my sons has all these things we're seeing in this home to inherit. And somehow he had some bit of, I would say some bit of plenty. So he was saying, we are seeing everything in this compound, plus the land belongs to the males.
Not the female.
That is by that constitution. But you, my girls, the wealth I'm going to give you is education. Little did my sisters listen. I'm a third born. I'm a third born among the ladies.
How many ladies in a family?
We are many. We are many. We have just lost one. But from my stepmother, there were 3. From my mother, we were 4. That's 7.
That is 7.
So I'm the third one ranking. The first one, the second one, even I saw, I was following her immediately. Even I saw the turn she took when she was now dropping out of school. I saw it with my own eyes. And I felt the pain. I
Akiwa
felt
class?
it.
Akiwa class, akiwa secondary school?
Class 7. Class 7. And I felt, you know, that pain ran in my stomach. I felt it.
Because your dad used to sit you people down.
And not only that, we didn't have a mother. Literally, we have nobody to turn to when now you become an adult and you become independent. Because at that particular time, you do not expect to go back to your father carrying your baby, you reason together. So I felt the pain because she was not seeing what I was seeing ahead. So that's why I felt the pain in my stomach. I mean, cutting pain in my stomach that she's dropping out of school.
So, hawa wasichana wote, ni wangapi walisoma kama wewe? Now that at least you did your best and at some point your promises was fulfilled.
No, I was being even brought down by my siblings. Not sibling boys, but of course sibling girls. Because sibling boys, I had one who was my stronghold. And he was ahead of me.
Your supporter.
My stronghold, and he was ahead of me. So much ahead of me. So he was my stronghold. It's called Dano Wakatieno. I'm very proud of him. He's late, but even if he's resting, I'm very proud of him. So he was me in him. So, but my sisters should be the one following my brother, but there was some bit of a very big gap. So my brother was really fighting so that we go to, apart from my father, my brother was also fighting so that we go to school. So there must be a driving force.
You really wanted the best.
So the driving force I had of my going to school was my brother. So that's why I felt the pain when my sister was dropping out of school, that now I'm the one going to be the model in the family. And I knew I was strong. Let me tell these girls, these our young girls, you don't become successful from nowhere.
You have to work for it.
You have to start it. And you
struggle for that.
You have to start it, and you have to start it early.
Don't wait for your husband.
You have to
future husband.
You have to start it in primary school.
You know, we have this norm that if I'm beautiful, then I'll get automatically a blessed man with wealth. You know, I want to get married to a wealthy man.
If you want to be beautiful, it is beauty with brains.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think
not offering only the physical
beauty
appearance that you do not know that one can fade in minutes. Minutes.
Do we really know that?
There. In minutes. That is a fading. How do we call it? That's a fading.
It's like a flower.
No, it's a fading characteristic. It's just a flower withering. These flowers you see around here. Tomorrow they are down when there's no water. And you won't know they were looking like this. Yeah. You won't know they will require in an.
So after finishing your bachelor's or your university studies, what was your another step? What was your step after your university?
Of course, it is that year that we were threatened with no employment.
Which year was that?
We were told 1994. No automatic employment. We were already graduates in the field, but we were told no automatic employment. But somehow they were forced to employ. Why? 844 had to be a success. And for them to be a success, they must be employed. And we were ahead of them with 1 year. So we had to be absorbed first, then 844 running years, 1, 2, 3 years, before they stopped the employing directly. So we benefited from that type of employment, direct employment, and have the privilege of being posted to a school called Nyauke Girls, that later became Oyugo Gango Girls.
Oh, it was Nyauke Girls?
It was Nyauke Girls.
Nyauke is a Kisii word?
No, then they are bordering Kisii.
Oh, okay. Oh, so nowadays it is Oyugo Gango Girls, right?
Yeah. Oyugo Gango Girls, where I worked for 11 years.
Oh. Then later joined?
Later, I went to be a deputy in a school in Karungu called Bondokosi. I'm also starting, but now big.
Oh. Then from there?
From there, I became a principal of St. Joseph's Gunga Secondary School. Then I also became a principal of Kitabai Mixed Secondary School at the border of Kuria, Tanzania, Suna West.
Yes.
Then I resigned from Kitabai because of health issues.
Yeah.
So went back to classroom. I'm still teaching in Migori Boys Secondary School.
Oh. So as we speak, you are still at Migori Boys?
Yes, I'm a teacher at Migori Boys Secondary School.
For how long?
Now approaching 10 years.
Oh.
Next year will be 10 years.
Oh. And you look young.
I'm not young. That retirement age of 55, I would have benefited from it this year.
And they extended the years?
Yeah, to 60.
To 60.
60s, 5 more suffering years.
Why do you call it suffering years?
When you reach 55, truly you need to go home.
You need to rest. Your brain, body.
You need to go home. You just need to go home.
So that is part of your school life and family life. Now, that is where you met Mr. Morris.
No, Mr. Morris have sisters married in my clan.
Oh.
2 of them. And the first one is a teacher. She was a P1 teacher. And then the brother-in-law was a teacher that also became the chief of the area, that finally became the senior chief of our area. So from there, by the road or by the way or wherever, he noticed.
The beautiful.
From there, he noticed there's somebody beautiful around here. Then his relatives that were there, that were beyond the sisters, asked him, you know this lady? Then he said yes. Then they told him, you must marry her. And that is how things moved. How it moved, it was so, I would say it was so dramatic. It was so symbolic. Why was it symbolic? We met for the first time when I was in Form 2. We again coincidentally met because, I wasn't all that at home. So we coincidentally met when I was in Form 3. Another journey we met again without talking about any intention. When I was in Form 4, was moving to Kisumu with the steamer. There was a pier in my community. We have a docking pier by then. So the steamer would move from Homa Bay to that pier called Kogur Pier, and then take you to Kindu Bay, and then finally to Kisumu. So you are on our way to Kisumu. It's a long journey. So we met again, and then I don't want to really talk about the circumstances around it, but again, it was symbolic. So the last one that now made him locate me very well is when he was posted to go and work in Migori Boys, as I was a Form 6 student in Nyabisawa Girls.
So he was also at Migori Boys?
As a teacher.
As a teacher?
Yeah. Oh. So that is where we met now formally. I was doing Form 6 in Nyabisawa Girls, and he was also being posted as a teacher, going to teach in a high school in Migori Boys. Migori Boys and Nyabisawa are neighboring schools. Yeah. So that is now where we met formally.
Okay. Then the family started thereafter?
Not really, not yet. Because of anxiety, no certainty of whichever courses we were going to be taken to, because we're the last lot of A-levels. We delayed. I was young, yes. I was young. But he was ready for marriage. But me, I was young. Still just want to pursue my career career service. So when I told you formally, that's where we knew one another formally. Yeah. You are so and so.
I'm Rosa Awino Atieno.
Yeah, I'm Rosa Awino Atieno. And by the way, he came to school. I'm Rosa Awino Atieno. I'm clearing my high school. This particular time was in August. And how I wish that I get opportunity to join Kenyatta.
And you are specifically Kenyatta?
Yeah. So if I told him, if I join Kenyatta and I join education, then I think we can sit down and talk.
Oh my. You really wanted to be a teacher?
Yes. So I told him, if I get education Kenyatta, then we can sit down and talk about what you are trying to say. Because according to him, his time had reached. So truly to my dream, it worked. And therefore, I did not have a choice. I joined Kenyatta in 1990, in August. I did not have a choice. I had to get into this marriage as a semester, after one semester of university education. One semester.
You joined
I joined the family.
Your father didn't complain?
My father was an informed person.
You are now above 18.
No, not above 18. My father is somebody who was well learned. He knew if you reach here, these are the circumstances. Because at one point of his life, he was teaching college students P1. He was teaching ministerial diploma. He was also teaching the high school students. So he knew. At that level, I have the freedom to choose which type of life I'm supposed to lead. Therefore, he encouraged me.
Okay.
He told me you can keep the family. When we shared with him, he told me you can keep the family at the same time, ensure that you don't drop out of school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sio ile ya nisi kupata umeenda huko.
Hapana.
You're still under my roof.
No, he was informed.
Okay.
He was informed.
Nice. And that is how you joined you joined.
That's how I joined the family of a very humble young people. Akelo was young, I was young.
Okay. So how has been the journey? Unajua hapa kwa marriage, sisi kama like young ladies, sometimes we're like, I'm even regretting marrying this man. I've gone through a lot.
From where I come from, you know, I teach religion. And sometimes my favorite area of learning is African religious heritage. We have to teach it. So my favorite area of teaching and even learning is African religious heritage. I teach it with a lot of passion. So our background in as girls, growing up girls, we were in the hands of the grandmothers. So even if I did not have my own grandmother, the other grandmothers were responsible for my education. Yeah.
It was communal.
The education was in the community. It was communal. If you are a child, you are a child to everybody. If you are a daughter, you are a daughter of the community.
Ukifanya mistake,
I told you
anyone can discipline you.
I told you I come from Kakdim, my clan. But in reality, the whole of West Karachuonyo, that includes Kanyipir, Kanjira, Kaokoth, Kauma, Kanam, I'm their daughter. All adults who are brothers, people who are beyond my age are my brothers. All ladies who are beyond my age are my sisters. All men. I mean, the Rika of my father, they are all my fathers.
Yes.
And then the Rika of my brother, they are all my brothers. My discipline is the responsibility. All. All.
And nothing, you can do nothing about it.
My African education is the responsibility. Yeah. And therefore, it meant that if I got into marriage, I came with that education. So the education is, in simple terms, marriage is not supposed to be broken.
It must be.
If you get into it, you have no otherwise, you must stay.
For better, for worse.
You must stay. At least you must make it work.
The lady.
Yeah. No, they don't look at, we want to bring this man so that we teach you. The man was already properly educated. Again, you also
as a lady,
coming with your education into this marriage.
Family.
So it is all of you's responsibility. I would say all of you's responsibility to
Wow.
make sure that this marriage works.
Not like nowadays you quarrel me.
The rights.
I can stay without you.
The rights.
The right.
And they're going away with children.
I know my right. Let me have my
As
kid.
we knew that when you take the children away, the psychological effect on the children will be felt.
Why do you think nowadays we don't think along that line?
I don't know. You know, for example, in religion, in theory, for example, Christianity, there's a book, I think it's Malachi, where God says, I hate divorce. God says, I hate divorce.
And we are here divorcing every day.
But God says, I hate divorce. That is one. Two, what God has put together,
No man.
let no man put asunder. So that one was a statement in, it is in Genesis, but repeated by Jesus in the Gospels. Again repeated by Paul in his letters. The question is, if I'm a Christian, who am I to disobey what God has put together? So I have my part to play in that. He also has his part to play. Because he has come with this education. I've also come with my education that was imparted on me by the whole of West Karachuonyo division.
We have young ladies staying single, young men staying on their own because of maybe a small disagreement.
Right now,
what is happening?
Young men, like seeing this, you are cameramen here around here, they don't want to get married.
What is the problem?
They should be able to tell us.
Because at some point they say that I have to get money. I want to be stable in order to marry. I don't want to marry a lady if I don't have a job, if I don't have that money. How will I take care of my wife? That is their words. We ladies, we are like, why should I marry somebody who has not gone to school? Okay, maybe he's gone to school, yes, but now he's not yet employed. How will I take care of a man who cannot take care of me? Like those mentalities. How can we do away with these kind of mentalities, madam?
No, for us, because those days people never used to rely on salaried employment. And even salaried employment by then, come on, near government, the money was not much. It could not sustain the type of life that we lead today.
Does it mean?
So us, when we were coming, let me just give my version from my personal attitude. When we were coming for marriage, we don't wait until somebody is working. Somebody would got into marriage because of marriage age. The year has reached.
35.
And therefore, you start from there. Between 25 to 30. 25 to 30.
Hiyo ndio sasa age kamili unafaa kwenda kwako.
25 to 30. Both for the man and also the lady. So you
siku ngoja hadi 40, 42, acha tu nikae tu.
This thing called property or whichever will find you on the way as you work towards is in this marriage. You are married, but what is now your marriage goals? Where do you want to be? From which point we are married at this, like me, I got married when I was a student. So you will not be a student, you will not be a student forever. Life. Of course, you'll have to graduate. From graduation, you get employment. From employment, you start your life. Even if you are reading modern stories, you realize that people talking about, I knew him when I was in this college, like this. You start working humble, but when now God blesses us, he changes. Yeah. You've heard of those stories. They are very rampant.
I have heard.
There are very many.
Very many.
But right now,
he was very humble.
We have this generation where a lady says, I'm not getting married until I get permanent employment, until I buy a car, I'm not going to depend on a man. You know, you're just counting years.
Years are coming.
Yeah.
You're aging.
When you've counted these years, the moment you come to this marriage, I may not have the experience, but it's like you found me living my life.
Do not interfere.
Found me living my life. If you cannot, pack and go. Yeah.
But then, our young men, for me, I feel that young men fear this marriage, maybe because of what these ladies expect from them. Why must we have this expectation?
I'm just feeling like my own feeling. We can give this thing needs a talk, a serious one, and a research done.
Then
so we can. I think we can reschedule it. We can do some bit of research. We understand what is really. We do some bit of research. We come and present, and we don't even know whether whatever we have done is the right things. It is them who need to tell us really this theory of I must get permanent employment, I must get good pay, I must have a car, I must have a house, is when I'm able to get married.
Does it mean they fear responsibility, or they're just copying their Westerners? Because in Europe or in white countries, they say they marry in contracts. I don't know if it is true. I've never been to
yes,
those.
True.
Does it mean that we are trying to copy the Westerners? And if we are copying them, tutafanikiwa kweli? Are we on the right track? Where do you see these young men in the next 10 years?
It is not only the young men, even the young ladies.
Okay, the young generation, let me say that. In 10 years to come.
No, I think what has paid, as we were talking, something I just ran on my brain. I think what has contributed to this a lot is the element of social media.
So
the element of social media and the exchange of information that makes us to admire a particular type of a lifestyle.
We want a lifestyle that we can't even
no, I'm saying we admire a particular type of lifestyle. For example, if this young man wants to get a girlfriend, the girlfriend will not want a man who may not be able to buy for her a car. They call him a broke guy.
I don't want to engage any broke guy around. I want a millionaire. Okay, asante sana, Madam Rose. You are an educationist and you are almost retiring. We've seen you are giving back to the society. You have a school. What made you to come up with a school? Or you just wanted to have a school because you loved school, you love education? What actually inspired you to have this school?
I told you that I liked education as a course. I'm not regretting. And education is a life-changing education is life-changing, transformation of life. And from my dream, from my vision, I had wished to become a teacher, and I became one. And I did not just want to become a teacher, I wanted to become a high school teacher, and I became one. Or a tutor in a college, and I became one. So when I became one, I realized that employment is limiting. Employment is limiting to a particular time frame. You work in this school, you live there, go work elsewhere, live there, go work elsewhere, live there. No particular structured history. Because, I can only say that I worked in Oyugu Gango. I can only say I worked in Bondoko Siemo, Gunga, and finally...
Migori Boys.
No, finally now Migori Boys. You can only do a mention. But it cannot create a remembrance. Yeah, of whatever you've done to the community. So along the way, I had a dream that I wanted to, by the end of the day, I should be able to build a school on my own in our name. And my dream was of a high school, but because where I'm specialized. But when I shared with my husband about a school and which type of school I want, we had acquired land. Or which type of school I want, he told me if I want to get into the school, pay to the community in terms of a school, then the best one is a primary school. And he just encouraged me, just give me the design. Let's just organize immediately if that's what you want.
So the husband was very supportive.
Yeah,
about
he told
the
me
issue.
if that's what you want, let's just do it immediately. And immediately we just hit the ground. And it was
Makofi kwa the husband. Si kama wengine wanasema nani alikwambia hiyo? Where did you get them from? Where can you get money from? Like is against almost everything.
No, we just hit the ground. And it was massive.
Congratulations, Mr. Akelo Misori.
Yeah. So when it was that massive, it came to the element. What do we name? What name do we give the school? The area where we stayed, we not like that name. The area where we stayed is called Chamkombe. Miss Pendi Yojina.
Why?
It is called Chamkombe. So me, I don't like that.
You didn't know the meaning of Chamkombe, or you just wanted to come up with your own?
No, I didn't like that name.
Chamkombe name.
Chamkombe name.
You wanted to come up with
It's called Chamkombe. So I think about the dream. I told him, name that school after me. Because Chamkombe is a hilly part
Area.
of the hilly part of Migori. So we started the school as Rose Hill, where Rose Hill starts for Rose. Hill is that hill where the school is located.
So it is Rose Hill Primary.
No, it is called Rose Hill School.
Rose Hill School.
Yeah, Rose Hill School.
Okay.
So we struggled until we made sure that the school has a physical infrastructure. But remember, that is a private school. It is also a family school. So this year, not this year, but those years running, our neighboring primary school also started a secondary school, and we have been supporting. But we felt like the support we have been giving does not have the positive impact that we expect to come from us. The two high school teachers combined living next to the school. So this year, I think you can look at this. You can look at this. This is Miyuga.
Miyuga Mixed Secondary School.
That is this year. You can see the people.
Guest profiles. Mrs. Rose Akelo, chief guest.
Yeah.
Honorable Adipo Okuome.
Was to be, but he didn't come.
Mr. Omboko Milemba.
He was there. MPM Ohio.
Mr. Akelo Misori.
He was there. The whole of this list. So these ones were principal guests. This for the school that is neighboring me, that I just wish that we can even walk there so that you go and see, because our walking distance, the cameraman can take us there because we are neighboring that school. So including OU.
OU, the General Secretary for NAT.
He was there.
Okay.
We were paying back. We were talking about paying back to the community. We were properly paying back to the community until we were able to raise. I was the chief guest. We were able to raise 5.3 million.
That one is for the Rose Hill School or Miyuga School?
Miyuga.
So you are done with Rose?
No, we have done good infrastructure, Rose Hill.
Again,
but
you've
then
come
we
up with another primary
then we
school.
are saying we are paying back to the community.
Yes.
This secondary school has been with us here next to the home, but struggling.
Okay.
and we have the capacity.
Yes.
I want to tell you that we brought the KUPPET officials countrywide, from Turkana to this place called what? Turkana, Malindi. The other one is called Lamu. From Turkana to Lamu. From all parts of Kenya, the KUPPET officials came, and we were able to pay back to the community the tune of 5.3 million.
Kudos. May God bless you.
Yeah. And this is you can see it was here. I was the chief guest. Plus my husband also being one of the serious mobilizer. And we gave them cash. After the Aram, we were able to do a fundraising of 5.3 million Mayoga Secondary School infrastructure improvement.
So you helped the school. This is a national school, government school.
Yes, public sub-county.
Public school.
Yeah.
Then you saw it wise to join school and at least kuwasaidia kidogo. And it is kidogo. Ni kubwa by the way, because it is 5 point.
Yeah.
That's not a small money. That is not small money. That is
and not only that, if you go to the adjacent primary school, there are rooms there that we had improved and we are tiling. But most of what is seen by outside is the field, which we have decided to label for the young learners.
So hii 5.3 million umeweka pale kujenga nini sana sana? Classes,
computer, laboratory and library.
Okay. So it was purely for library and computer
laboratory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That is now giving back to the society.
Then I think we also talked about there that we started Rosie School. It's in Migori. Rosie School, we have managed to the students. We have taken the students through exams, national exams, and they have done well in our hands. I'm proud that as we are talking, my first lot of candidates, the leading student is in State House.
Which year was that?
Girls.
When was that? Your first national exams?
Last year but one.
Okay, that is 2022. 2023.
So this our girl is doing extremely very well in
State House girls.
In State House girls. And then we also have others who have been taken to these other extra provincial schools. They are doing very well. I think there's a school which I must mention in Migori, Kadika Girls, that decided to take all my girls that did the exams in 2020. In 2024.
That is last year.
This is 2025.
That is 2023.
2023. They took all my girls, Kadika girls.
Kadika girls is a good school. Yeah. A very good school.
But took all my girls. They took all the girls, even those ones who did not married to go to Kadika. They took all those girls to Kadika. Then I said, let me also not interfere with them. Wacha waende wasome Kadika girls.
Kadika girls principal, Madam Rosaline is a good teacher, a good leader. I've at least interacted with her. She's doing some good job. So kudos Kadika girls. We hope for the best.
Yeah, for my girls who left Rose Hill School to Migori.
You really have your daughters at heart.
Yeah. And there's one in Butere girls. Also in top 20.
So one at Sironga girls. Someone was taken
that
to
one that was supposed to be in Sironga is the one we took to State House.
Okay. Okay. Hey, okay. What do we expect from Rosil again? Like the goodies. Now we have girls from Rosil and boys to different good schools. What is now your plan?
No, we still want to work harder so that we ensure that we model academic excellence as per our motto. Model academic excellence. I mean academic excellence as per our motto. We want to we model these children into all round co-curricular, co-curricular activities, which includes games, drama and music. We also bring them in a Christian, we also lay Christian foundation that would also model them to the fear of the Lord. And when you bring up children who fear the Lord, they also become well behaved,
Yes.
or well modeled to cope in the society.
Okay. So now, when you started Rose Hill, how many pupils did you have?
40,
40. And what is the population as we speak?
approaching 300.
Wow. Wow. And now we're expecting more and more.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell the public what you invite the parents and other people to come to Rose Hill. We don't know what is happening in Rose Hill, but now we've seen the fruits from Rose Hill. Maybe if you can tell the public more about Rose Hill and when to come, when to bring the children, when are the interviews. Now we have the holidays with us.
Okay. What I would say is that I would invite all caring parents to bring their children to Rose Hill School. And I would say Rose Hill is the school. One, the director, the managers are both experienced teachers, and not only experienced teachers. We all know that Akelo Misori now, where he is, his contribution to education is beyond even Kenya. Even as I'm talking today, he's traveled to Brussels, and he travels a lot to have comparative notes on how education systems work. So how I wish that they steal this opportunity to come and interact with people who can model the learners into ways that they desire and they would admire. The parents who have brought their children into Rose Hill have no regret. And our names are flying high.
High and high.
For example, when our child becomes #1 in State House girls and defeats 700 girls
That's a
in a
plus.
class, it's a plus for that Rose Hill. They are now asking, where is this?
Rose Hill.
School.
Rose Hill is in
School.
Migori County.
Then they realize Rose Hill School is in Migori. Yeah.
Okay.
So Migori people, you are super lucky. You're
To have
super
Rose
lucky.
Hill within.
To have Rose Hill within. And me, I also felt that is the best I can pay back to the community. That is the best. Even if I lay to rest tomorrow, then the spirit of Rose will be living in teaching profession. Yeah.
Wow. Hivyo ndivyo Madam Rose Awino Atieno Misori ametuongelesha, ametupigia hadithi lake kutokea utotoni hadi sasa hivi. Do you have something to share with your people, with the public, apart from you've told us about the education, your career, you're giving back to the society, maybe your advice, because we are really worried. The society is full of evil things. For example, this generation, I don't know if they don't want to work hard. I don't know if they want their parents to work for them. What can you advise as an educationist, as a mother, and as a wife? Kindly advise.
I want to talk to the parents. I want to talk to the members of my community. And because I'm speaking the second language, I think I'm addressing everybody. Let us bring our children up in such a way that would help them fit in the society. I remember my father was telling us, you don't have a timetable to my life. In other words, he was preparing us to know that he can go anytime.
And going meaning?
So going anytime includes everybody. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter who I am. It doesn't matter what I am. It doesn't matter what I have. And I would philosophically say, what I have is mine.
Yes.
It cannot be passed to the next generation. This mind belongs to me. And therefore, if I go, I will go with everything. It is natural. Look at where people have died. If the glory they had in terms of material still manifest themselves, if not struggles over that property. Let us bring our children in such a way they are able to fit in the society. When we say fitting in the society, I mean coping. Not really fitting, but coping. You are able to cope in any type of environment. Let us not produce human beings who are made from the screens. When I say screens, I mean TV, I mean
social media,
I mean phone, I also mean, what I mean phone, the smartphone. I also mean the computers, the name. You call them the laptops.
Laptops, we have the tablets.
The tablets, everything, those ones. I would want to say, yes, technology is good, but mix technology with reality.
Do not depend on one side alone.
And bring your child in a way that is realistic. Bring your child in a way that if both of you become absent today by any chance, that child is able to live.
Can survive.
Yeah. Because me, I didn't grow up with my mother. When I was young, I was feeling like my mother ought to have been there. But where I have reached today, I'm not longing for that mother because I'm able to stand on my own. And who made me to stand? My father, my brother.
Good.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Atieno's dad.
It's called Samuel Atieno Lua plus Dan Owaka Atieno.
Those are your pillars.
And not only that, my uncle, the brother to my father, plus his sons, those my cousins, they were all responsible. If I did a mistake,
see Leah, Mama.
No mama, no mama, no daddy. No name called mama, no name called daddy.
Ulikuwa unachapwa kichapo.
And you are called by your name.
Atieno.
Not Danny, Awino. Hey, Awino.
I don't want nonsense.
If they are adding another name, they are adding a name that you can write somewhere. Not Danny. There was a stage for Danny and Mama. Ukipita hiyo stage, hiyo Danny inaenda, hiyo Mama inaenda.
What stage is
they
that?
come to your real name.
What is this stage that
Then,
Mama's name should now stop?
The time you start going to school. The time you start going to school, the time you reach grade 1, you say your real names. You don't say, I'm called Danny. You say, I am called Rose Awino Atieno. Yeah.
Okay.
Rose Awino Atieno. Then they call you Awino or they call you Rose.
And thank you for your time, Madam Rose Atieno. Thank you so much for welcoming us in your home. This is Homa Bay County. Na tumefurahia sana for your time. Sijui kama wewe hapa we didn't even say if you are a mother. Tumesema tu ulikuwa na siblings, your brothers, you're married to Mr. Akelo Misori. You didn't tell us you are Mama who?
I'm called Mama Nancy.
How many kids do you have?
I have one Nancy.
But
a mother in Africa is not only, you don't only have children whom you've given birth to.
The surrounding.
Not even the surrounding. I think you've come to this home, you've met people here.
Yes. So many people.
Yeah, you've met people here. And my life has been like that since I got married too. So that the one that is from my womb is called Nancy Misori. And Nancy is a lawyer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She's
Asante
working
sana.
in Nairobi.
Asante sana Mama Nancy.
No, what we do, we go to the school now.
Okay. Welcome to this is
Miyuga Mixed Secondary School,
Miyuga Mixed Secondary School.
part of Miyuga group of schools.
Oh, this is part of this is part of a group of schools.
Miyuga group of schools.
Okay. Okay. Okay, then utatuambia ama you'll explain for us why are we here. This is your school. Actually, it is some meters, few meters to your home. And it's like you have this school at heart. Why is it so special for you?
Yeah, I would say the school is next to my home. There's no home in between the school and my home. And I would say that is also very strategic. And I would say a privilege that God has given to me as somebody who actually admired education and especially education at a higher level. So we have been supporting this school with my husband and the community works with from the time the school was initiated to date. So this year, that is 2025, in August, it was August 17th, we felt that we needed to do an improvement of the infrastructure of the school, especially for them to transit to CBC or career pathways. I came here and I realized we have a very big challenge of resource needed, so that the school is able to transit easily to the career pathways that is supposed to be offered by the Miyuga Secondary School as a sub-county school. We pleaded with Kupet fraternity. We also managed to mobilize guests, and we also contributed a big sum of resource so that the school was able to go through a facelift of a perimeter fence. And also, as you can see up there, we're doing a more than a floor building. This more than a floor building will serve as a twin classroom. One floor will be a computer room to enable us transit to curriculum, career pathway. And also the other part will be a library. Okay. And I would want to say that we are committed. We shall support the school in whichever way we are able to. I'd also even sponsored some students who are very needy. And I'm happy they were able to sit for their KCSE that has just ended. Okay. You can see even in the school compound, the region is very dry, but we have been able, through our support systems, we got a donation of a tank, plus other resource donations that are going towards learning. So I would call in this video, I would call that any well-wisher that would be able to support this school in any way or the other, you are welcome. So this is part of paying back to the community. Very good. As teachers. As teachers. Yeah, and serious teachers. Not just teachers, but serious teachers. Yeah. When did Miruya start? Miyuga. No. I found this school is very old school. The secondary, I may not have the exact dates, but it's quite some years back. But the primary is a very, very old school. Okay. That has very important people in the name of stakeholders that went through that school. Okay. So allow me also to take you through the primary school and to see a good work going on there, courtesy of Akelo Misori, the owner or director of Rosehill School, Migori. Okay. So we are bringing Rosehill here in a public school. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Then let me, just a question of may I know, what were the main challenges that this school had that you saw it wise to chip in at least to get some help? What I would say is that the community members who are the parents are not all that endowed. They are very humble.
Okay.
So the students we receive in this school come from very humble background. If we rely on their fee payment alone, this school would go extinct. But because we decided now to chip in as people who have the resource, plus others who have the resource, and then we mobilize, we want to do for them a modern school that these learners who are coming from the humble backgrounds also have equal opportunity to go through learning like any other child elsewhere in the country.
Okay. Guys, education is the only equalizer that we have. Madam Rose Awino Misori
Plus Akelo.
Akelo Misori, the husband, actually saw it wise to come and support the school in as much as hata kama ni kidogo, hata kama ni kubwa, walisema lazima Miyuga ipate usaidizi. Right, madam?
Thank you.
Welcome to Miyuga Comprehensive Primary School, whereby we can see the ground was leveled by the SG, Mr. Morris Akelo Misori, that decided to at least lift the face of this school into this stage and decided to make learners learn at their conducive environment, at their comfort zone, so that the kids could not be disturbed by the soil erosion that was happening within. And you can see up there are classes that were renovated by Akelo Misori. Madam Rose Awino decided to come up with the church.
Catholic Church.
We have the church there, Catholic Church.
We have Miyuga Comprehensive School here. It's a very old school that has produced very important stakeholders like SG Akelo Misori.
Okay.
So Akelo decided to pay back to the community first by labeling the field for the learners to use for curricula. He also decided to work on the terraces so that the element of, because this place is sandy, the element of soil erosion is taken care of.
Hapa ndio Akelo Misori alisomea.
Beyond, I'm taking you to that Miyuga church, which I became part and parcel of the progress of that church. That one, personally, I became part and parcel of it until Akelo donated a piano to them, which I delivered. So we would just want to walk to the church. We may not talk there. You can just have a view. I can see there's some work that is still going on.
He has done Arambe here more or less two or three times. Yeah, around 3 times. Yeah, and he has been very, very helpful to the community. Yeah. Okay. So I think that one is the way of giving back to the community.